This isn't a test. This isn't bad luck. This isn't life just happening. What you are in the middle of right now is a direct, intentional attack. It was engineered. It was targeted. It has your name on it. And the reason every cell in your body is vibrating with a sense of violation, the reason this feels so deeply, unsettlingly personal, is because it is. Someone or something looked at the map of your life, found the coordinates of your greatest purpose, and decided to send a storm to that exact location. Not to test you, to stop you, but they made a fatal miscalculation. They assumed God was watching from a distance. They assumed the spiritual realm was passive, a spectator to their schemes. They were wrong. Your enemy did not count on this one. Critical fact: God is intervening now. The chaos you see, the pressure you feel, the walls that seem to be closing in, that is not the sign of God's absence. It is the evidence of the attack. And the fact that you are still standing, that you can still breathe, that a thread of inexplicable peace runs beneath the panic like a deep, unshakable current, that is the evidence of the intervention. For the past season, you felt a gathering shadow. It started as a minor inconvenience, a delay, a misunderstanding. Then it grew, a financial blow from a direction you considered secure, a health symptom that doctors can't quite label, a relationship fracturing over something that seemed insignificant. You've been trying to solve these things piece by piece, fire by fire, thinking they were separate. They are not. They are synchronized. They are pressure points in a coordinated campaign to do one thing, to get you to forfeit your assignment, to make you so tired, so discouraged, so focused on survival that you abandon the very thing you were born to do. Your enemy doesn't care about your comfort. They are after your destiny. And when you are a threat to darkness, darkness does not send a polite challenge. It declares war. But listen closely. The God who allowed this attack to surface is the same God who has already prepared the countermove. The attack had to be revealed to be defeated. What you are witnessing in real time is not your downfall. It is the enemy's plan being drawn into the light where it can be dismantled. God doesn't always prevent the ambush. Sometimes he lets you walk into it so he can show you, and every spiritual force watching, how he fights for you in the middle of it. That sudden, irrational hope that flashed in your mind this morning, that was an intervention. The stranger who spoke a word that directly answered a question in your heart, that was an intervention. The old, forgotten resource that literally fell into your lap yesterday, that was an intervention. The dream you had that made no sense but left you with a profound sense of being covered, that was an intervention. You have been interpreting these as random mercies. They are not random. They are tactical. They are supply drops in the middle of a spiritual siege. God is not coming after the battle. He is fighting in the battle with you right now. The pressure is intense because the enemy is desperate. They see the intervention. They feel their ground shaking. This last push, this overwhelming wave, is not their strength. It is their last resort. They are trying to use your own mind against you, to convince you that the intervention is too slow, that you are alone, that this is how your story ends. It is a lie. Your role in this moment is not to fight in your own strength. Your role is to hold the line of faith, to stand still in the chaos and declare what you know to be true, even when every circumstance screams the opposite. This is spiritual warfare, and your words are not just words. They are weapons that align you with intervention. When you say, "I am not abandoned," you sync with heaven's strategy. When you whisper, "I will not quit," you fracture the spirit of discouragement assigned to you. Do not look for the intervention only in the dramatic. Look for it in the divine rearrangements happening in the mundane. The cancel plan that kept you from a collision. The sudden clarity to see a person's true nature. The supernatural endurance to withstand a pressure that should have broken you. God is in the details, orchestrating a rescue so precise it will leave no doubt about its origin. You are being defended. You are being advocated for. The creator of the universe is personally auditing the case against you, and he is overturning every illegal claim. The verdict is being announced in the spiritual realm right now. This one is mine. Stand down. So, feel what you need to feel. The anger is holy. The weariness is human. But beneath it all, plant your feet on this non-negotiable truth. This attack came to stop you, but it will be used to launch you. The very forces that meant to bury you are becoming the platform you will stand on to speak, to lead, to heal. They thought they were building your prison. They were unknowingly building your pulpit. The intervention is not a gentle tap. It is a sovereign reset. It will feel like grace that disrupts everything. It will look like doors opening that require you to leave behind old luggage. It will sound like a quiet command in your spirit. Now. Move now. When you look back on this moment, you will not see it as a time you were attacked. You will see it as a time you discovered, beyond all shadow of doubt, that you are defended, that you are so valuable to the kingdom that heaven itself mobilized to protect what is inside you. Therefore stand, not in your power, but in the shadow of the intervener, not with a perfect plan, but with perfect trust. The battle is real, but the victory is already signed for. Breathe. The intervention is already in motion. Watch for it, partner with it, and do not be afraid.